So, hi all. I've changed it up from hi guys to hi all. You know, I've been watching a few TikToks and quite a few people that I don't like their vibes or whatever it is that they show. They always start off the videos with hi guys. And I don't know why I started to do that, like when I first started making videos on here. Is it because, I've watched YouTubers throughout the years and there's just always a general sort of general salute or whatever it is. Now today I'm back with a video, and I wanted to talk about my relations with people and how I think and the issues I'm facing as well. So in my life I've got a few friends, and the connection with my friends isn't like too strong where it's like publicize the other people, how they sort of like show their friendships, whatever they do as a group of friends. And for me it's more of like casual, and I do understand that, of course. So of course friendships and friends in general, they don't they're not there to just serve me, so I'll have to serve them as well. But I don't know what it is. Is it because of the Somali culture? Is it because of the way my city is, Leicester itself? Is there, the experiences I've had with a few of these people? And, just in general, life is up and down, and it's not always going to be the same sort of phase every time. So it's always going to be up and down. So the last few months, it was dead tough for me. And if I was to judge myself as a friend back then, I would be like, yeah, this guy, he doesn't do too much, and maybe doesn't input a lot either. So I do understand that. But then again, there's times where it's much easier and times where you're actually longing for a friendship. So within the last few months, like I said, it was hard for me to even have friends. So I started to actually go out around mid-April. Now being August, that's around 4 months of just trying to build social connections and, put myself out there for all sake. So, connection, network, just health, mental health as well. So it's so important to our friends. And because of the place we live, it's sort of like, you could say, boring, and there isn't much to do. So even if you do go out with, friends, you're going to be doing the same sort of thing. So yeah, as I was saying, because there isn't much to do here in the city, like people just go out for, drives and, just cruising around, going to your shop, eating something, having a tea, you know, just literally catching up, and that's about it. So depending on where you live in the world as well, there will be more things to do and a sort of a reason to have more friends as well. So you want to keep up with whatever is developing around you and just partake in, different activities. So when it comes to family, I feel like as a family guy as well, the last few years I have been lacking as well. So I wasn't really there emotionally, financially as well. So these are things that didn't actually cross my mind like within the depth they are right now. Before, I always used to like think like I need to do better, in all senses, all around. But I think maybe the older you get and the more life sort of like just slaps you, you wake up just a bit more. And I do have a lot more growth to come in the sense as, brain cells, maturity, all of those things, they are maybe, slowly showing up. So with family, I am trying to do better. And, the more I learn about social anxiety and social cues, and, having more healthy conversations with people. So the conversations actually make the relationships. So the more you can have and sustain a better conversation with people, the stronger the relationship is going to become, between you and the person. So I'm trying to work on that with family as well. So sometimes it's very hard. And when people have a certain image of how you were before or the way that you are in their mind, now that you're, doing something different, it's going to be like, it's going to be sort of a like a shock to them. Like now they're gonna have to relearn you, and the dynamics have all like sort of like shifted now. It's not something I'm trying to do on purpose, but I really, I can't really relate with the person I was before, like the way I used to talk, the subjects that matter to me, and just that bond wasn't, as strong as it should be, as I know. So I'm definitely working on the conversational side, the relationship from friends to family, and even work wise. So my manager, so the job that I do on here, it's not sort of like too good, but I remember around a year ago, whenever I'd have sort of a meeting, I would actually first of all take 2-3 diazepams. So I'd have to cool my system because I'd be so anxious, so in my thoughts that my heart will be beating so fast, like nothing serious is actually happening. But the minute I joined the Zoom meet, because I'm working from home, so I joined the Zoom meet, my heart is starting to pick up pace. I'm starting to hyperventilate, like I can't catch my breath, and these are just classic, of course, anxiety things like that. But it's it's really like a big deal if you're getting these sort of symptoms from a Zoom meet. You can just picture how I'd be when if I go outside and stuff like that. So I'd take a higher dose, and some of my friends know as well, and of course family know. So I try to now have a deeper sort of conversation with the managers. It went from meetings that I'd avoid, and now it's like if a meeting like is to happen this week, for example, I'm not really scared of the meeting now, so I'll actually join the meeting and I'll actually sit through it, and I won't have that sort of heart sort of racing feeling. And I try to also engage a bit more, so ask about how the manager's day is going, and the push is showing, but I still need to work on listening. So listening to what they say. I'm not trying to reply for the sake of, okay, he has something to say now. So like I'm trying to just keep a conversation going. So I'm trying to have it from a natural curiosity sort of perspective. So keeping it alive and yeah, letting it flow naturally. So I'm working on that, and that's a big step for me. So I am definitely proud of myself for that. So it took many, many months of hard work of dealing with all the flare ups and having to literally face all the things that I've learned throughout my life and do it in a natural way now. So, in all parts, so friendship, family, and work wise, all those relationships all have a, sort of a natural factor, and all of them have the factor of good conversational skills and listening skills. So, if you don't have listening skills, it's going to be hard for you to stay on topic and to nurture a conversation and to be, someone positive to be around. A lot of the people are just there and do not really have much input. And when they do, the conversation it doesn't have their touch into it. So anyone that you speak to, they want like your ideas, whether they're going to follow those things or not. Sometimes just hearing it and being able to grasp on different ideas with another person, whoever it is, will actually sustain that relationship. So that was my point in all of this. So as you can see, like I'm still having maybe a slightly difficult time trying to, put my words together. And regardless of the brain fog that's still within me over these past few months, I feel like it's lifting slowly, 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 but it's still there. And I do still feel awkward, like randomly, like when I hear my voice as well. And I'm not trying to push out too much, but I'm trying to flow naturally. So I'm trying to work my brain until these things flow. So conversation was the topic today, and I hope you take something away from this, because for someone like me, conversation and relationship skills and just life in general with other people was like the scariest thing, especially with the panic attacks that I just went through. It just made me hate everything to do with that. And I decided to literally open the closet, face the demons that are in there, i.e., what's in my chest and what's in my mind, and everything between. So there's always, something to look forward to. And believe me when I say there's hope, as long as you believe in it and believe in God. So you'll be able to turn anything around that you are facing, because life's a test. So without any further ado, this vlog will end right here. And pardon me if my chest hairs have been exposed for the past 10 minutes, but it is a hot day. We're going close to mid-August now, and it's going to be the last heat wave of the year. I'm going to miss the sun, man. Like the winter reminds me of the time, the darkness, the cold, the time when I had the panic attacks. I was just indoors, just completely dark time. But I'm still looking forward for it, and I'm going to literally approach it, inshallah, with a, eager mindset. Like, whatever you have in store for me, winter, here I come, But yeah, take care, guys, and hope you subscribe by now if you're watching to this part of the video. And share my video, please, and leave a like. Take care, guys. See you.